5 days ago, the parent company of TikTok, Bytedance, launched their own AI image generation model, Seedream 4.0, and this is right now one of the most strongest image generation model, and it's true that it's more stronger than Google's n8n in some cases. And in this video, I made a project by using this exact model, Seedream 4.0, inside n8n, and I made a very strong AI Photoshop agent. And let me show that how it works. All you have to do, you have to go in the execute workflow, then a form will just open up, and there in the input section you have to give the image that you want to edit. So in this case, I just go with this image. You can see that a very dark, turned off light living room, and what I want to do is I want to turn on all of the lights, and also I want to just make this a little bit edited, but the background, or you can say the outside of this room, have to be in the evening format. So for that, I say this thing, turn on all of the lights to light up the living room. The outside have to be still evening. Then I just go with the execute workflow, and in some seconds this is the result of the image. So it's kind of like automatically downloaded in my device, and this is actually the result. You can see that it's only just did what I already said, and it's worked very accurately. And I know that like it works more than n8n. And also you can understand that like soon, in some years, or maybe if we are lucky, in some months, we don't need to use Photoshop anymore. So in this video, I just tried the same thing to make a very strong AI Photoshop agent. So watch the video until the end. I'll show you that what I really did, how you can make that, and all the stuff I will show you step by step. It's very important right now. People should be in a community so that they can learn things. So first, because I did this thing, everything by myself very long ago, and I know that I was very alone. I didn't found anything properly, and even I didn't found anyone who can just kind of like share the things, and I can just do the things with them. So that's why I decided to start the Hello AI community, and it's very new. Okay, so when you join that in the classroom, you can see there are like bunch of lessons. All the lessons in here, even you are very new, no issue for that, because when you just click a lesson, you actually get all the stuffs. For example, like what the things I used in here, and even the ready-made workflow, if it's a n8n related, if it's something with coding, if it's something with simple AI agent, all of the things you will get pre-made. Like only have to just go with drag and drop in this system, right? And also in the community section, you can just kind of like ask people questions, and you can actually kind of like make friends, and that will be a super cool thing, right? So yeah, see you inside in this cool community. The link will be in the description. So to start everything from the beginning, you have to come to n8n, and then you have to just go with a new workflow. And after that, you can see everything just look like in this way. And in here, we're uploading the workflow in here, so that you have to just come to Hello AI community, and inside the Hello AI community, you have to just go with the classroom section. And in the classroom, you can see this is the lesson 46. And this is actually the 2 days videos assets in here. Okay, you can find everything, the codes we're actually using in here, and all the stuffs. If you want to just kind of like edit this thing, if you want to just do something else with that thing, you can do that, because this is actually a very detailed documentation I added in here, so that you don't have to just worry about anything, right? And if you're not a tech guy, no worries for that. Only have to just go in the resources section, and here you can see there's a ready-made workflow in here. Just click that, and then it will be just kind of like downloaded. And after the download, you have to just come here in the workflow section again, and then if to just kind of like go with the 3 dots, then go with the import from file, and from here just choose the workflow you downloaded, just like this. And I can see that we uploaded the workflow in here. So at the first, we have to set up the notes in here. So here you can see that that's how the setup looks like. We have to set up 3 things: the Cloudinary, the Seedream 4.0, and also the get the image URL. So let me just go with the first thing, the Cloudinary. So why I used in a Cloudinary, that's actually a server. You can upload many things in here, video, images. So I have to upload the images. For example, like when a user will give the input, I have to upload that to Cloudinary, and then I will get that as a URL, and which will be a expected URL, or you can say a proper URL for Seedream 4.0. That's why I used in a Cloudinary, and believe me, Cloudinary works very well with Seedream 4.0. And then in here you can see that I have to give 3 things: the cloud name, the upload preset name, and also the Cloudinary API secret key. Okay, if you actually feel kind of like a little bit heavy, no issue, let me just make this thing very easy for you. Okay, so what you have to do, I have to just kind of like go with this thing, Cloudinary, just click the orange thing, and then Cloudinary will open up. So obviously if you never used Cloudinary before, you have to kind of like create an account in here, and after that just go in the setting thing like this. And it's very easy. Just go with the API keys, and there you can see that that's actually the cloud name in here. Okay, so I need the cloud name at the first. What I'll do, kind of like copy the cloud name like this, copy, then I'll just come in the workflow. Okay, then just open my Cloudinary node, and here you can see in the URL section, in the place of your cloud name, I have to give the cloud name that I copied. I just kind of like delete the thing, and then I just paste it. And then what I do in here, that in the place of body content type, I have to just go with the value with your upload preset name. So you can see that we have to give the upload preset name in here, and for that we have to create a upload preset inside Cloudinary. So what I have to do, again, just came in the Cloudinary, then just go with the upload section. After that, just go with add upload preset, and in here you have to just give a simple name. What I'll do, kind of like go with rockin, and then just go with 678. So make sure the upload preset name is longer than 6 characters, otherwise it will not accept. Then in the place of signing mode, you have to just go with unsigned, and make sure that it's unsigned, otherwise it will not work. That's the 2 things you have to do in here. Then just go with save, and here you can see that that's actually done. You can see that's the upload preset in here. So what I have to do, I kind of like copy this thing, done, and in the place of upload preset, I have to give the name inside the value. I delete the previous thing, and in here I kind of like give the upload preset name. That's it, very well. And then I have to give the API key, or you can see the API secret key. What I have to do, I have to come in the Cloudinary again, and then just go with like API keys. And here you can see that's the API key, but will not work with this thing. We have to go with API secret. So in here you can see that you have to just go with visible at the first, and they will send you a 4-digit code or 5-digit code to a Gmail. And here you can see that it's kind of like send it. I just kind of open that and copy this thing, then come here again, just give the code in here, then just go with approve. And after that, it's kind of like showing me the API secret. Make sure just copy this thing, copy it, then come here again, in the place of value I delete the previous thing, and then in here I just give the API secret key. That's it. Make sure you are just going with API secret, not the API key, because in here you can see there's API key. We have to go with the API secret. Okay, and then it's done. You can see all the things are added successfully, and right now we have to go in the second thing, the Seedream 4.0, and for that we are using Kai API, because Seedream 4.0 is right now not publicly available, so we have to use a AI platform to get access to Seedream 4.0 API. So what I have to do, kind of like go in the Kai API, or you can say Kai AI, and then you will just see this kind of stuff. So obviously if you never used before, you have to kind of like sign up in here, and then you have to just go in this thing, your profile, then go with like the dashboard section. And after going in the dashboard section, so at the first you have to go in the API key, so that you can actually get the API key, because we only need the API key in here. So you can see under the API key, you have to just go with the API key and just copy this thing by clicking this thing, and then just open the Seedream 4.0, and here you can see that that's how this look like. And here in the place of headers, you can see that under the authorization you have to just go with the value, and in the value you can see after the bearer there's something called API key. Make sure delete this thing and give the API key that you copied, just paste the thing in here, and also make sure that you're using an space between the bearer and the API key. As you can see, I'm using the space in here, and as I copied this thing, I don't have to come to Kai AI again. And so what I have to do is kind of like go in the third thing, the get image URL. I just kind of like go with in here, and then I have to, in the place of value in the authorization, I just go with this thing, the same thing I'll do. I'll just give the same API key in this place. So yeah, you can see that we're actually using Kai AI in 2 places. At the first, we're actually generating the image, then we are getting the image by using this. And make sure that you're actually saving that. And by the way, let me say something very quickly, that Kai AI is not free, it's a paid platform, so obviously you need to add some credits in here. And in the place of billing section, you can see that there are like bunch of plans they actually give. So I'll just kind of like prefer you to go with like $5, and they'll give you 1000 credits for every generation. Seedream 4.0 will take you 4 credits, and I think that will just give you tons of images with only $5, right? Obviously it depends on the image quality and also the image resolution, because in here, let me show you that in the Seedream 4.0 I'm actually going with the very low quality only for the testing purposes. Here you can see that the image size I just go with Square HD, and the image resolution I'm going with 1K. You can change that to 2K, and if you need very better image, you can change that to 4K. and I do not just go with 4K. I think 1K is super good and it works so well for that. Okay, that's the thing. And right now let me just go with the execute workflow. So here you can see that this thing just popped up, and in here I have to give the image. So what I have to do, I just go with this image. Here you can see this is a boy image, and this boy has some butterflies and also some flowers in the face, and also you can see the same thing in the reflection. So I'll see this system to remove only the butterflies from the face, and I'll see that is it actually doing the same thing also with the reflection and how it accurately doing this thing or not. So I'm just going the open thing. Okay, as you can see it's uploaded, and then in the place of what you want to edit, in the place I just go with the same thing that I said to you, remove the butterfly from the voice face, and let me just go with edit. Okay, so you can see our AI system started to work, and soon we'll get the image. And you can see the image generation has been completed. It's kind of like say that the image edit has been completed, and the image will be automatically downloaded in your device. So yeah, let's just wait a little bit, and it kind of like asking us to download that in our device in very soon, and also it kind of like pop up that a download section. Okay, so you can see it's kind of like popped up. I just kind of like go with save, and then this is actually the image in here. So the image already just kind of like deleted that what I just really need. It works so well. You can see the reflection, and also it actually doing the same thing with the real image or the real face. You can see that there's no kind of butterflies, only the flowers as it is, and there's a compare. You can see that that's the old image and that's the edited image. This works so well, and I think that n8n can't do the same thing like Seedream 4.0, right? So let me show that what it's really doing in here. So the first, in the input section, I just shown you that I'm actually giving an image, and also I said that remove the butterflies from the face, right? And that's actually the binary image, and that's how the image really looks like, right? Okay, that's really cool. And then what it did, as I showed you, that we're using a Cloudinary so that we can upload that to Cloudinary, and we actually getting the image URL. You can see that's the image URL we don't need it, and the rest of the stuff we don't need. And what I'm doing, I kind of like uploading this thing to Seedream. And yeah, as I shown you that this is actually the code in here, and in the code section I'm giving the image, and also I'm giving the prompt in here, and also at the last, as I showed you, that we're actually using the image size score. So that's why it kind of like 1:1 image, and the image resolution is 1K, so that's why a little bit blur, but not that much. You can go with 4K if you want very good images, as I said already. And it says success. So if it's success, means the image generation has been completed. Sometimes it says wait, sometimes it's kind of like saying processing. So that's why you're using a if node. So if it succeed, then you have to go the rest of the stuff. If it doesn't succeed, then you have to just like do this thing again, and between that you have to just wait for 5 seconds. You can increase the time if you want for like better safety or whatever it is. And you can see this actually giving the image. It's actually giving the image as like task. You can see that that's the output is success, but there's a task ID and a record ID. So we need the image, right? So for that, what I'm using is get the image URL, and here you can see by using this code, and as I showed you what it did in here. So if you go into the right section in the result.json, you can see that's the image, and also they're kind of like saying bunch of things, result URLs, and also this is the image in here. Okay, so I need the image only, or you can say only the image URL. I don't need the rest of the stuff, the brackets, the colons, anything. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm actually using a simple JavaScript code, and what I did is kind of like converting the result.json to a proper image URL. So if I kind of like go here, I can see the edit image. That's really cool, right? And then what I'm doing here, I'm getting the image, and right now I have to convert the image URL, or you can see the image, to a proper binary file so that I can download that to my device in very easy way. So that I'm just going with a download image, and I'm actually giving the image URL. Then in here you can see that's the final image or the binary file that it looks like. Okay, this is actually the edit image, and then we're using the in form, or you can say the loss form, and in here I said that like the completion title, this thing, and the completion message will be that, and make sure that it's actually in the written binary file. So what I'm doing, it's kind of like the last node will be with the edited image, or just you can say the binary file. So that's why it kind of like asking us to download at the last. So yeah, that's it. That's what I did in here. If you're new in this channel, make sure to give a like and subscribe to the channel. Inshallah, you'll find more values. That's it, guys. Have a nice day. Peace.